Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Goose, where we talk about things that are interesting, fascinating, and irritating. Yes, I'm the Goose. Good to have you back as always, and we'll start, as we always do, with a sip of coffee. You know, my coffee is, just like my opinion, very strong, but got a little creamer in there just to make it sweet, just like me. Excellent. Okay, the big fight, and of course it's the Manny Pacquiao fight. All his fights are big. It's coming up in, about a week and a half now at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. He's fighting 4-division champion Adrian Broner. Should be a great war. We're looking forward to it, just like we're looking forward to all of Pacquiao fights. So today we're going to talk about not just Manny Pacquiao, but what is it about this guy? Okay, there's many great champions, many great fighters. What is it about Manny Pacquiao that makes him an icon? He's so loved, not just in the Philippines where he's from, but all over the world. Even I read in Mexico where he's demolished many great Mexican fighters. They love him there too. What is it about Manny Pacquiao that makes him so lovable? Well, and there's a mystique around this guy too. What is it? Well, first of all, he grew up poor. And when I say poor, I mean dirt poor. He was selling cigarettes, I think, on the street. I think his dad left the home, and he went out and made money for his family because they had none. So he knows what it's like to be poor, and many great fighters are poor. Most fighters come from a very poor background, but Pacquiao, he doesn't forget what it's like to be poor. And people identify with that. It's hard to identify with somebody who's, got, fed a silver spoon throughout his whole life. We identify with a guy who doesn't have much. He's a knockout artist. That's why we like him. Hey, we don't call Manny Pacquiao a boxer, although he has boxing skills. He's very skilled. He's a fighter. He's going for the KO. And he has, he's 60-7 in his career. And 39 knockouts. So he goes for the jugular vein. He's a dangerous fighter. And we like that. That's why we watch boxing. We're into violence. He doesn't back down. You don't see Manny Pacquiao backing up. I dare you. Look at all of his past fights. You don't see him backing up to anybody. And many of those opponents are bigger than him. We also like him because he's a champion. He's the only 8-division champion in boxing history. He's one of the greatest. And he's fought all the great fighters, American, Mexican, Asian, you name it. He takes them all on. Manny Pacquiao doesn't back down from anybody. What else is it about Manny Pacquiao that makes him so lovable? Humility. We're tired of trash talkers. I am. I'm old school. I don't care if you can back it up. Show some respect. Show that you're human. Don't talk trash. Don't diminish and disrespect your opponent. Don't talk like you're all that. He could, but he doesn't. He's humble. He's a God-fearing man. Now, look, Pacquiao has his history, like all of us do. We have our wrinkles. He played around throughout the years, but he's learned. He's walking the straight and narrow, as far as I know. He's a family man. He loves his wife. And he's very humble, and that's one more reason why Manny Pacquiao is loved. And he is a great role model. He, again, doesn't talk trash. He looks up to his opponent. He treats everybody with respect, and he gives back to the poor. What does he do with these millions and tens of millions of dollars he's made over the years? He gives it back. He's a very loving, very generous, very humble man. It's easy to root for this guy. Just like it's easy to root against people like Floyd Mayweather and Adrian Broner, who are all talk. They're great fighters, but you get kind of tired of this braggadocious approach that these guys have. And, I respect Adrian Broner and his abilities, but I'll be rooting for Manny Pacquiao on January 19th. Great fight coming up. We have more videos, Pacquiao-Broner related, coming up in the next couple of week and a half as we get ready for the fight. So please tune in and please subscribe if you like my videos, and leave comments. I always respond to your comments. That's it for another edition of Coffee with the Goose. Thanks again. Take care.